What's up YouTube, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the women's Air Jordan 1 High OG in the Satin Snake colorway. This pair dropped for a retail price of $170 US or $225 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is gym red, black and white, and I want to give a huge shout out over to the Closet Inc. for hooking me up with this pair. The Closet Inc. is an independent sneaker boutique operating 2 locations out of Southern Ontario here in Canada. And if you haven't noticed by now, they're my go-to spot for Air Jordan retros, so be sure to check them out. I'll add their social media and their website, all that good stuff, down in the description box below. So these Satin Snakes marks the latest women's Air Jordan 1 release coming out from Jordan Brand. Done in the classic color scheme of red, white, and black, Jordan Brand has incorporated some small changes on the shoe to make it really stand out and make it really unique. Before we go on any further, here's a quick look at the box, and as you can see, this comes in your red and black Jordan box, which design-wise is the same from the classic black and red box, however, the colors are flipped. And then on the side, we have your style and size label, and the style code for this shoe is CD0461601. Jumping back to the shoes, so this is your classic Jordan 1 High silhouette. Starting things off with the toe box, here we have this white colored leather, and we have these perforations found throughout, which is common across all your Jordan 1s. The quality on this white leather, it felt pretty stiff to the touch, and it has a really strong synthetic feel to it. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box though, here we have this gym red colored leather, and in contrast to the white leather, the red leather in comparison feels much softer, and to me it has much more of a genuine leather feel compared to the synthetic plasticky feel of the white leather. So the red leather runs up the center of the shoe where the eyelets are, and then beneath this, covering both sides of the shoe, we have that white leather once again. Stitched on top of this, we have a black Nike swoosh, which is done in this synthetic snakeskin finish. Surrounding the ankle collar area, here we have more of that faux snakeskin leather. And then on the lateral side only, we have the Air Jordan Wings logo. We have more of that soft red leather covering the top portion of the shoe, and then the bottom of the back heel is completely covered in that faux snakeskin finish. For the laces, these come with a flat style black lace, but they do give you 2 extra lace options if you want to change up the look. Personally for me, I like the look of the black laces. It reminds me the most of the Chicago Jordan 1s, and honestly all 3 colors work just as well. Underneath the laces, we have a red satin tongue. This has a very nice shiny finish to it, and at the very top we have your signature tag, which has Nike Air branding on it, done in a combination of black and red. The interior of the shoe is completely lined in that satin material once again, and then taking out the insole, these come with your standard black colored Jordan Brand insole. We have Nike Air branding stamped on the heel in red. So the upper of these Jordan 1s sits atop this midsole, which is completely done in white, and then encapsulated within the midsole but not visible to the eye, we do have Nike Airsole technology for cushioning and comfort. So that covers the appearance of this shoe. And in terms of sizing, if you guys haven't noticed by now, this is definitely not my size. This shoe is done in women's sizing, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get my women's 11.5 or 12, which would be the equivalent of 10.5 or 10 men's. So the Closet Inc. hooked me up with a size 6 women's, which is my wife's size. So with that said, I'm gonna turn the mic over to Carmen, who will talk to you guys a little bit about sizing. How did the Jordan 1 Satin Snakes fit for you? So you're a true size 6, and you tried them on, you wore them. Did you feel like it was very roomy, or?
I'd say they're true to size.
So they feel like most of your other running shoes, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from her mouth, not mine, true to size, so whatever size you normally wear for Jordan 1s. And again, this shoe is done in women's sizing, so if you're a size 10, for example, then you would need a 11.5. If you're a size 9 men's, then you would need a women's 10.5. And then in terms of comfort, what do you think about these? Were they comfortable, kind of stiff, very plush?
They're a little stiff.
A little bit stiff. Could you feel the air unit underneath your heel or not really?
Not really.
Okay, so my guess, based on her explanation, is it feels pretty much like your standard Jordan 1, so it's gonna feel flat to the ground.
Yep.
So flat to the ground, it's gonna feel pretty stiff on feet. You're not gonna really feel that air cushioning despite the fact that it's there. Again, this is a shoe from 1985, so it is pretty outdated technology, but I think it'd be pretty okay for just everyday use, right?
But not for walking long distances.
Okay, so I guess you don't wanna be wearing these if you're gonna be like traveling and walking for like 14 hours in a day or something, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then last but not least, quality. Just quickly touching upon this again, I mentioned earlier, the white colored leather wasn't the best. Red leather, a bit better. Overall, I'd say that it's a pretty average feeling Jordan 1 in terms of quality, but I feel like the craftsmanship was pretty decent. I don't see any glue stains, any loose stitching. So overall, kind of what you expect for Jordan 1s. So with all that being said, Carmen will now try these on, lace them up, and show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, I think that this is a pretty decent looking Jordan 1, but I think that it definitely has much more of a feminine feel to it. For myself, I'm not really feeling the snakeskin on the back, and it kind of just reminds me of a Chicago one, but one that's just not as nice. However, your mileage may vary. If you are a fan of the design, by all means, definitely cop a pair. And I think that this being in the classic colorway of red, white, and black, this is probably going to be a pretty popular colorway, but it's one that's just not really for me. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Air Jordan 1 satin snake. Did you guys manage to cop a pair? And if you didn't, was it just because you took an L or you're just not a fan of the design? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8. Check out my Twitter account at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully it helped you out in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.